Alright, in this video I'm going to be showing you how to get from Castle Hearts to the first boss and actually defeat the first boss, Sergeant Toad. You'll notice in this run, this is a new run. I started with the Huntress. In my last run, unfortunately there was a bug in the previous version. Currently I'm playing on the PQ30, which is the unstable build right now. This time is going to be a little more interesting because I'm coming in with only 3 life. And I'm working with this gear. So I picked up a poison dagger from a treasure chest, and I've picked up this sword from the shop. So I've got that in the planter to work with. So currently no defenses really besides Duke. So I'm looking for some sort of defense. Right now my only plan is to kill the enemy more quickly and avoid dying. So I'm looking at the map here so I can go through the shop. And I've got an elite battle, so it's going to be 7 and 4. So that's maybe I'm going to be going to the elite battle or going to the shop with maybe 11 chips with the option of maybe selling something, so maybe 14. So if I get lucky, I'll hit the discount with a useful item in there. Otherwise, I can go for the flea market and get the treasure. And then as far as the most profitable route, 7 and 3, I mean 10, this is probably the most profitable route. So I'm going to probably go for the flea market though, just to try to get lucky with some good trades here. I want to make sure to have enough food that I don't starve, because I'm going to be using food to heal. Energy for food, this is great. Food for chips is interesting. Gems for chips. So I don't want to spend chips. So energy for food is great, because I get energy for free just by traveling on the map. Energy for gems is okay, and then I can trade this for more food. Right now, food is going to be how I heal. I can do that. Let's do energy for chips. So this means I can't reset cooldowns. Do I want to? How many cards am I drawing? 4. I don't really need gems as much then, actually. I think I'm good. I think this is good. Again, if you're better at the game, you might know like which ones are a good deal. So for example, 4 for 6 energy, is that a good deal? Probably is, but I don't really want to spend my chips that way. Or 3 food for 6 energy. So there's also 3 gems for 6 chips. So maybe I do this. Unlikely that I'll hit another shop. So let's get the food just in case, and we'll try to use it to heal. And oh, there's a shop right there. So actually, let's get the chips as well. So we head into the shop with 10. Maybe there's a good chance we can pick up a defensive item. And if this is bad, we can sell whatever this is. 2 cards straight for curse. 2 cards straight isn't that hard to activate. It's pretty common. Curse all enemy equipment is pretty okay. It's pretty decent. With 2 cards means, let's say we get like Queen King, so that's 20. So 20 curse on all enemy equipment is okay. And then if I'm doing against Toad, maybe I'm hitting him for 20 a turn. If he's blocking, that means it reduces his block. It doesn't actually do damage. And then with poison, maybe it does work out. So that's decent. We got Enchantress as well. So Enchantress can give us some sort of block. There's nothing in the shop. And I've got some stuff to sell, so I could stretch. Nothing defensive. So we got another Duke, which is not great. Forecaster, nothing I really want to see right now. No card costs, draw 3 reusable. I don't really need more cards. I just need some way to not die. Potion of energy. Restore half of your missing energy. So this is maybe 10 if I'm low. That could be interesting, because I could do a lot of cooldown resets. So this might be good, but if I get this, then I'll probably have to sell something to get an enchantment. Again, this is the path where you, instead of defending, you just kill things faster. So let's try this and just see what happens. I'll grab this. Good thing with consumables is usually they don't take up a slot. So we're going into Enchantress with 7. So let's assume that there is something we want to buy. What's the worst thing I've got here? Probably this dagger basis. We'll get 1 for this. Sword is worth 3. 3. So maybe we'll have 10. We have to sell something to get 10. Or we could go this way and probably pick up 9. I'll hit the cave for 10, going into a flea market. That's compelling. Well, let's eat. I don't want to forget to do that, because it's the only way we're getting health right now. Let's get lucky. Let's go to the Enchantress. Maybe we'll pick up something good. Turn all, not great. Extra use per turn, not great. I mean, I've got this stuff. More damage, more aces, not really going to help me. Change Inflame to Curse, not relevant. And I can't afford any of these. All right, maybe I could sell a few things to pick up one of those if it was good, but in this case, none of those really help me. So we got a Casino, This is 6. This is still, this is 9. So technically this is still the best path for money. Actually this is 12. So I go flea market and then casino. So this is where I could get chips without taking damage. I could also pick up more food to offset the food that I'm eating. So let's do that. Let's go to the flea market. Oh, trade chips. Okay, so this is an interesting fight. It's kind of random. You know, the idea is that if you kill this guy before he runs away, he's going to give you 12 chips. But usually it's pretty hard to do. So we'll just do these. He's got poison, so poison only happens one time anyways. So he missed. Oh, and he didn't hit 15. So we got another chance. Again, he's going to get hit by poison, so we can't really do anything else. Oh, we got it. Dodge 4, I believe it's like, it's pretty high chance to miss. 18 chips is pretty good. Now we can do something. We just need to hit something worth buying. So 3 energy for 3 chips is probably good. 8 energy for 5 food. It's interesting. I think we want to have at least 10 so we can clear the boss. I think we do this. And let's see what we've got up ahead. So we've got these fights, 28. So I really need a way to spend that. So at this point, I'm trying to think like which fights do I want to take. Maybe we'll try to save up food and clear it that way. So the casino usually has some food. So we're going to play it. Yeah, 3. Sometimes it's 2. And this is going to be Holdem. So Texas Holdem is basically you want to get really good hands, and your hand is basically counted as what you have in any of these 3 plus what's on the board, and you're trying to beat the person across from you. So I'll just play this real quick. So ace here. So worst case, if there's nothing, just a high card. Ace is usually good. 9, I'll just put on the board. Okay, so now we can create a pair, so we can give someone a pair. I think I want the food more, so we'll do a pair here. And for 10, just throw the 10 in here. Okay, 4, another ace. So we could do a pair of aces here. That one's locked in. Should be all right. 4, it's kind of bad. Throw it in here. Nothing else really set up. There's a 9, so we can give a pair for this, or 3 of a kind. So if we dump a 9 here or here, it's still 3 of a kind either way. But are we going to help the opponent with this 9? So we would. Doesn't seem like we would. He might have a straight with this. Put the 9 over here. So now we've got a pair here to pair here. King. I don't want to put the king here because that means he'll have a pair here. King. What do I care about less? I don't really care about gems as much. Jack. This is going to create a straight probably. If he has 8, 9, 10 jack, maybe this is a 7. I'll put the 9 here and the 3. 3 gives a pair. So that could give him a straight. This gives us 2 pairs. I think straight is better than 2 pairs, so fortunately we could lose if we do this. Let's just do it. So king high, pair of 3s. It's not too bad. Would have liked to get the 7 here, but at least we got the food. So good. And let's go to the next phase. So we got up until, so we got 4, 4, maybe 3 or 4. So we're looking at 8, maybe 10, 11 chips until we hit the boss. So it doesn't seem like we're going to get a chance to buy anything. Probably just going to eat every single tile, and then probably upgrade equipment, upgrade cards, and just slam them with all the random jank that we've got. Great. Let's do a vision upgrade. I don't usually do these early. Let's see. Is there a shop? Nope. Mine. Okay, so I don't care about mines. You can buy gems there, but again, we're already drawing so many cards. Let's just throw in this sword. Now, again, I'm not going to be able to use these every turn, so the ace is probably going to be rare. This is probably going to be on cooldown. But now at least I can do something every turn without using my energy, most likely. So let's head over here and see if we can kill this guy. So he hits me on 40, so he's at 30, so he needs a face card or better. Not unrealistic. And I'll take 41, so that's a lot, but it doesn't kill me. So I could risk it. Or I could stun. Let's do some gems and see what we can do. So we could stun, poison, reset cooldowns, poison. That would be double poison, so he's making 30 poison. Maybe we get him for another 19. So this could be maybe a probably 3 or 4 turn fight. Curse is probably not going to be great, but if we're betting on him not having it, then we could go for it. So 2 cards straight. So let's do it. So we'll do this for the straight. I'd rather hit more poison. We do want to stun him, actually. So since we stunned him now, he can't hit us. Now we could save the energy and just hit for 19. Or we could reset cooldowns and add another amount of poison. Now I think I'd rather just hit him, and then hopefully I can get more. The stacking poison, I could stack another 20. Okay, so 22, very unlikely that he's gonna hit us. So we can play this kind of greedy, do the ace, 15, and we don't have a 2-card straight, which is fine. You don't need another straight if he's already cursed, because cursed does not stack. So let's do that, and we got maybe another turn or two, maybe 2 or 3 turns. Okay, he's definitely going to hit us, so we can actually just poison him and win here. So, and boom. Okay, cool, we got it, and we didn't take a hit. All right, next fight. Can we upgrade before this fight? Equipment slots, we're already using everything we want. I mean, we could get the planter, but I don't know if we need the planter right now. Card draw is still a ways away. Now, if we think that we can win pretty easily, then we might want to start saving chips for the next shop. But I'm still pretty skeptical that if we can defeat the boss here. So we'll try it and see what happens. All right, so what has he got? 4-card flushes. So we want to sort this by suits to make it easier to see. So he needs to hit a spade. So a spade is, I think, like a 1 out of 4. So we got 2 chances at 1 out of 4. So was that like 50%? I'm not sure if I did the math right there. But pretty likely that he's going to hit us for 19. We can take 19, so we can be greedy and not defend. And just try to go for more damage. So let's do that. So ace, this is simple. So it's 17. So we can do high cards here. We have a straight here, and this is 15, I think, exactly. Okay, so we're good here. This. All right, so let's see. Oh, we do get hit. Okay, now he's definitely going to hit us. So now stop being greedy. Do that. So he can't hit us. And I think we could kill him next turn. So I don't have a straight. I don't have a straight here, so we'll just kill him with a sword. So I think we kill him next turn. Oh, we kill him this turn. Missed the curse. All right. Okay, so we're 19 going into the mine. We could buy gems. So the way I think about gems for the boss fight is if I use a gem every turn, do I have enough gems? And in this case, I think 4 is enough. We could see what we're doing here. So I'm trying to remember. Let's check real quick. So you can leave and come back. So he's going to do 54. So if I get HP here, if I eat food, it doesn't really matter. He kills me in 1 hit anyways. So as far as upgrades, we can get a card upgrade. I think we get a card upgrade, and then don't buy the gems. So again, if I was playing this, a little more aggressively, maybe I wouldn't spend those coins, but I'm not really certain. I'm not really sure how we're going to beat this guy. Still pretty skeptical. We've got a lot of energy, so we could do, stack a bunch of poison, reset cooldowns, and then just use food whenever we're, use Duke if we ever think that we're going to get hit. So turn 1, probably going to get hit. Okay, so we're going to be using Duke, most likely, and probably cooldown reduction. So let's use our gem. See what we pull. Cool, we got an ace. So we can do this. All right, what's next? Do we have a straight? We have a 2-3 straight. That's not great, but I guess it's the best we'll do. And we got a 3-4 as well. Let's do 3-4. Not great, but we're going to stun him, so that's another 14. Then 2 cards. We'll just go the highest cards that we've got, and this is enough to do the sword. All right, and then we'll do Duke to stun him, and there goes our food. And then I don't know if we need to use the energy yet. There's no limit on turns and things like that, so we'll just see what happens with him. And pass the turn. Okay, so he's got 2 spades. There's no chance he's going to hit us. He's probably going to block. I'm not concerned about that. I don't know if I want to spend resources here. We've got a straight here for 20 curse, which is good. He's probably going to take 20 from here, 30 from here. We could do a cooldown reduction. This is where you really want to kind of use your resources. So we'll use a gem. Great, we got this. We can hit this again. Hitting the curse again doesn't really do anything. And then we'll just attack. So that was a pretty big turn. So let's see what happens. Yep. Okay, so he's probably going to hit us again this time. So we use Duke. Now the good news is I think we kill him next turn. Or this turn. Hold on. If we use Duke, he takes 40 here. So that's 90, 94. So I think we just win this turn. Can we win without using Duke? Is interesting. Okay, so poison for 20. Hit him for 19. If we get an ace, I think we can kill him this turn without needing to use Duke, because I'd prefer to save the food. Doesn't look like it's going to happen though, but we could do cooldown reduction. Okay, so that's how we do it. So we'll do this, reset, cooldowns, hit for poison, hit with sword. So now we kill him. We saved our food. Great. So he's done. So let's do a quick recap on why that run worked well and how I was able to defeat Sergeant Toad. The most important thing from that run was that I had DPS. I was doing damage every single turn, and it was not an attack necessarily. I mean, I was doing some attacks, but the point was that the poison was doing damage turn after turn after turn. Now, luckily, with Huntress, again, this is why I recommend it for new players. You have the Duke ability, which is kind of like your, escape button, right? If this is the big red button on the rocket ship you push when things are going crazy. So it does use food. Now, fortunately, the Toad does give you 2 food, and there's a campfire right after this. You barely have enough food to make it through the next world. However, you're going to really have to use the planter to make sure you don't fall behind. And at this point, I would really want to pick up some sort of defenses, because there are going to be fights where I just can't kill them that quickly. And if I keep using food, I'm just going to starve to death. So I'm going to need to pick up some sort of defenses to tank some of the bigger hits, and hopefully we can survive through the next world. So see you in the next video. If you guys have any questions or ideas, how could I have played this better, leave it in the comments. Curious to know what you think. And if you want to check out this game, just click the link in the description. PokerQuest, it's free, at least for now. Eventually it's going to be paid on Steam, but for now you can just play it online for free. And also feel free to join the Discord. There's a Discord server for this game on their website, so check it out and chat with the community.